Ready here.
Good to go.
We're all alive, then welcome back to It's a Gamble, everybody. And last time, two of these guys got in a fight at a bar, and one of them got the shit kicked out of him.
He got extra toasty.
We got toasted, and then they beat him within an inch of his life. So that's where we rejoined the party, outside of the Rin Street Club. About 3 blocks down, I believe, was where you guys were.
Bot just slings Grim over the shoulder. Right? Bot thinks that Grim is taxed out for the day. He's also extra crispy.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Grim slapped a couple of guards. Something about foul play. Bot escalated situation. Oh yes, Bot threw Grim at the Mythy lady.
Yes, I watched that. Why?
Bot was testing.
Testing fucking what?
Is she strong?
That was already obvious!
At the very least, at least we were able to see a response time and where everyone came from. So it's not a total loss.
Just Grim's dignity.
And the little amount of respect Marianne had for me.
Bot looks at Marianne, if she's there.
Oh yeah, she came with you guys, remember?
Ah.
Yeah.
Bot looks at Marianne and just says, "Worry not, Vincent has more brain power than the rest of us combined."
I can tell.
Though in Bot's case, he did lose some brain matter. Can't say much
I
for
just
Grim.
don't know why you all jump towards death.
Bot was inconspicuous. Is that how you use a Q?
You are very well bad.
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
Bot must establish form of thug.
No, that's not what we were doing there at all. We were supposed to look like regular fucking patrons.
And for the most part, it did work. Though,
Bot takes off his cheaply made leather coat with all the spikes on it. I don't know if this is considered regular though.
For a bugbear, it was. That's neither here nor there. It happened. At least we learned something.
Yes. Mythica, very powerful witchy witch.
Kind of figured that out when she had 3 of her goons revived.
Oh, we thought she just paid for it.
No.
she could have.
I mean, yes, she could have. I already told you. When they kidnapped me,
Yes, but
that she had magic fucking powers.
yes. But we don't know if she was the one that did the booyag spells of reviving or if she just paid. Now we know that she has the fiery Booyog powers.
I mean, I'm the closest thing to a caster. Could I have, like, tried to figure out what spell she cast, or did I already know?
You can roll either an Arcana or an Insight for me. Excuse me.
"24."
You're pretty sure, for one thing, she's a sorceress. And the second thing, immolation.
Oh, that's a fun one. I'm nowhere near that.
What does mean?
It means she's very good at magic, and that shit's in her blood.
So, drink blood, get magic power.
For you? Fucking maybe.
Well, at the very least, you know, if we're going to break in, we're going to need
Shit.
disguise this again.
I really like this disguise.
Well, I think you and I are fine.
But pats the unconscious Grim. 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 You must become vampire. Drink Mythica's blood. You get more magic.
I like the daylight.
Grim's fine with it. Oh, right. Looked over to Marianne. You mentioned a Milo.
Yeah, he owns a sandwich shop over near where I live.
Is he open tomorrow? Bot is curious to meet them.
He should be.
Okay. Let us return to our hideout for now.
Sure.
Bot just tosses Grim onto the rickety broken bed.
As we're walking back, he just goes up to Q. "Give me that back." Takes his cane.
I think I wore it quite nicely.
You did.
Kind of. I imagine it's like one of those collapsibles where it, like they just tap the ground and it just kind of goes. Or is it I feel like
No,
Fiction
it's
would
like it's a solid piece.
Oh, okay,
actually.
okay.
He uses it to beat people.
So I'll probably need that back as the swarm goes off of it.
Yeah, and then he takes off his casting gem from his lapel and screws it back on. Can't say that wasn't productive.
Learning about your enemy when you know nothing's better than nothing.
So are you going to lay low or continue investigation until the proverbial shite hits the fans?
That is a solid question.
Because Bot would like to also look into Bot's lost past.
Are we going to go to a show then, or talk to?
It was not show tonight that we had basically ruined.
No. I'm talking about the baker.
You fucking lost me.
Don't you remember Marianne talking about there was a gentleman that knew Bot that worked somewhere?
Yes.
I don't remember
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Sandwich
never
shop.
mind. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Sorry.
That's why Bob was very confused about the show part. Show.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we'll have to go in the morning. Would you like me to walk you home?
Sure. I mean, if you're not gonna get shot again.
Let's hope not. I'm still wearing the disguise.
Should Bot do the sneaky sneak and follow in shadows?
I'm pretty sure I'll be alright.
Q.
I don't
You're-
even look like myself right now. And unless they're just out killing random rabbits, Heron gone, I think we'll be fine.
Bot not convinced.
Do what you like.
Q.
Yes.
You better at the sneaky sneak.
Debatably so, but yes.
Would it be not too much to ask if you watch over Vincent and Marianne?
He holds up his hand. Which one of you wants to go invisible?
Invisible.
I'll take it.
Okay. Bot suspects Bot is bigger target.
And he hands you like this radio-looking device. Just hit that button.
So what? He just hand. Sorry, my brain stopped for a second.
I hand you like a pretty much a black box with a button on the side.
Okay, but it's like invisibility in that cube.
It's how I cast visibility. Yeah. It's a stealth play.
Okay. Bot remain here. Make sure Grim does not precipitate. Crispy.
Precipitate.
Yes.
It'll be fine. And yeah, I hit the button for Q, and Q goes invisible. I start concentrating because I don't have like here, hold this spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Clock pretty much goes off without a hitch.
I guess through the hearings, because then that way Q doesn't have to talk or break anything. About how much further do we have?
Just down this way.
How long does that last? An hour?
An hour.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys pretty easily make it.
Yeah, and then I will just, as Marianne gets home, I'll re-up the arcane lock and use my last second level spell slot. What do you think? 8 o'clock tomorrow? Show us where the otter man, the baker, sandwich guy is.
Well, he usually doesn't open till 10, but yeah, you
Oh, perfect. Sleep tight, and I promise I haven't hidden anything else in your room.
That is reassuring.
I gotta win back a little trust. And my pizza's done, so I'll be back.
Can I roll a perception while I'm kind of just waiting?
Sure.
Okay, let me open a sheet, because I actually didn't have it open yet. I should have rolled stealth, too, for the invisibility, but yeah. Where's my perception? There it is. 26.
What are you looking for?
Since we're, like, just walking, I'm just looking if there's anyone suspicious, like, watching Marianne or Vincent, since they don't see me. Like, basically, imagine my eyes kind of zoom in and kind of, like, enhance.
Not that you can see. It seems like you guys kind of, even with your disguises and the situation, you kind of passed it all off.
Well, at the very least, we're safe.
Holly running back with the pizza. Yeah, food tastes different when it's in a different location. That much I've begun to realize and appreciate.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like these wingets. Got myself 10 of them, side of beans and french fries, less than 20 solas.
That's pretty good.
I mean, if I had to give me more fries, I was like, man, normally in New York I'd be paying $8 for this amount of fries. But you know, bot is just shadow boxing back in the hideout.
All right. Welcome back. Yeah, the walk goes without a hitch. Nobody seems to be following you. Bot is punching the wall occasionally.
But what are the neighbors gonna think?
I don't think Mr. Spaguldi cares.
Bot looks at the kiwi. Carl does not care.
Oh, and his underground pachinko parlor.
This is why we love Mr. Spaguldi. I'm pretty sure he's also running illegal things. You watch his queue actually goes up, and like you just hear some talking, and then I also just paid him 20 gold. Q just comes back down. I'll take 20 gold out of my inventory, Boogle, because I just paid it to Mr. Spaguldi. Not that it matters. But
Did he look as confused as I do right now?
think of it as we're on good terms.
Right. Spagoli offers good food. Leftovers, mostly.
Depends if you know. though I don't really eat most of that. Though he does give me the pizza boxes for Carl, so we don't have to worry about paper for him shitting on the floor.
That is nice. There's just like a pizza box fort in the corner.
Ah, that explains Grimm's new, somewhat cheesy scent to him.
Carl likes to sleep on him.
Bot is most confused as to how Grimm managed to get to the front door.
I mean, I know I'm the plan guy, but what's the plan here? I've never been on the receiving end of getting hunted.
Hold on, do you have to actually go through? Yeah, this is actually way up Q's alley, actually. Well, first, we have to reassure our position and make sure any point of contact that we have can't be breached and is airtight, or as much as we can be. And if anything gets broken, we have a backup plan for if it does get broken into. There's also a few other step processes into bidding out them to find us, as well as a few other things. But considering they almost blew you up in our car from our car, that probably won't work as well as you think.
Yeah, I should probably take the explosives out. You know, if they shoot me again and accidentally hit one.
Well, they shot the Rouge Bar, hurt a lot of the Conclave members. Bot suspects much blood will be rioting on these streets.
Do you think we have any kind of time frame?
All things considered, if their hierarchy of command heard about us blowing up the warehouse, 24 hours at most, 12 at minimum.
Minimum. Likely leaders will now have to lick their wounds. Well, our side does.
I mean, so do we.
The problem is we lack information that they have, and intelligence.
Also, Boss suspects Ren Fram gang will now associate you rest as part of the Conclave.
Oh, right, the Conclave is your guys.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I am a Heron gun.
You do have fuzzy ears.
Thank you.
But no, Conclave accepts those that willingly work with us and show loyalty.
Loyalty's earned, but sure. Really, kind of doing a piss poor job about that the past couple days.
No, we all got shot up.
At the very least, we can reassure defenses now while we have a lull in the action.
I wonder if they're that upset that I suplexed their robot into the car.
Yeah, I don't know why I was a target.
Easy target, moving car, prove a lesson. It's probably just more convenience than actual targeting, since they saw our car at the Heist, or at the graveyard.
I do love that they kidnapped the one person they fucking shouldn't have.
Well,
Like, I'm sure the two of you could have gotten out of that cage. And Grim probably could have talked his way out of the cage somehow, but none of y'all had explosives on you.
When Bot was at entrance of that warehouse, they did mention that they were looking for me.
Oh, they're looking for all of them.
Well, Bot is imposing.
Do we ever figure out what we took? Like, what was that?
I don't recall.
Yes, you do.
I, as a person, don't recall.
I know.
Oh, the crate
Oh.
for the graveyard.
Yeah, fuck, what was it in that?
I think from my notes, it's supposed to be high quality liquor.
Oh yeah, it was, and then we gave it to...
I got kidnapped over fucking booze.
Oh,
No, you got kidnapped because we killed 3 of them.
4 of them.
Oh yeah.
Bot puts his big giant paw out. 2 fingers are out. The robot. Sorry, Q. Your distant cousin. The girl
Wow.
that shot.
Did Bot just do a racism?
You can't be racist when most of us don't give a fuck. But probably.
True, but I thought it was funny.
The girl that shot me with shotgun to face. The one that was shooting at Vincent, and then the one lizard man that was shooting at Q. And
Oh, I think we also killed the crazy bitch. Or did she get away and just drop her gun?
No, that was her too. It was 4-4. It was 4 versus 4. The crazy girl was the one next to you, Vincent. Then the one that had the shotgun was the one that shot me. That's 2.
Right.
Then he holds up 2 fingers. It says the not Q, but the giant Warforged man that I suplexed into the car that was burning. That is... Does he count as 1 or 2?
Technically 1.
Okay. Still holds up 2 fingers, counting the giant Warforged as 2 people. And then the lizard man that I dived through the fiery car after to punch him to death.
Oh, he's real pretty now, by the way.
Oh, yes. Did he enjoy his face into his robot friend?
Well, he's missing half of it, so he left it with him.
Ah, Bot did good deed then. Bot goes to the wall, scratches 1 tile, which you did all notice that it's on it says good deeds and bad deeds, and on the good deeds it's only been 3 so far.
I'm glad you're keeping track.
Bot is trying. Bot is getting most brain matter back thanks to Miss Angelica.
It's a slow process, but at least it's working.
Bot, do you think your friends are going to notify us before we have to go storm a castle, or is it just we're gonna hear shooting in the distance?
Most likely they contact Bot since Bot is Conclave member. Still.
Great. So, we act as normal, because I have no idea what the fuck to do besides deal with the shit that happens.
Yes, and Bot will search for memories more.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, that your sandwich guy opens at 10, so we'll get Marianne's around. I told her 8, so...
Bot has a wide open mouth for a
We'll
second.
have breakfast.
Hey. Oh, no breakfast? Sandwich?
Well, not from him, but we can go somewhere else and get you one. Or 12.
Okay. Bot want to try
I know
this.
Mr. Spaguli's got a fantastic morning
heard he
sandwich.
I also heard he makes a mean tiramisu if you need something in a pinch. So I can't confirm or deny myself.
What is a tiramisu?
He looked at me funny when I ordered a quiche.
What
You're an
is
idiot.
quiche?
It's like egg cake.
So it is the sweet thing with the egg on top.
No, that was a horrible way to put it for you.
Hey, I rolled a nat 1 on my intelligence, so there you go.
How the fuck do I describe a quiche other than egg cake?
Isn't that basically it?
This really is. But Bot
Pretty
apparently
much.
Bot is now
Right.
cooking cake with raw eggs on it.
Yep, that's exactly what he's thinking.
I'll
Quiche
just.
is just egg pie.
It's
Or an egg
more like a pie. Like, but the whole thing is made out of eggs and breakfast bits. I'll fucking show you.
Okay, Bot will eat that tomorrow. Also, Bot is interested. What is this BLT?
Bacon,
Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich.
or bourbon, lettuce, and tequila.
I like Q's explanation better.
Actually, fuck, it's bourbon, liquor, or fuck, I need an L liquor.
The core, you want to go with that?
Yeah, liqueur and tequila.
Okay, Bot just goes to
Fuck
his,
it, I'd have one.
Bot goes to his pouch. He pulls out a cigar, starts puffing at it after he lights it.
Alright, yeah. It's been a fucking day.
Fun evening.
I will be right back, guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Did I get kidnapped today or yesterday? I forget.
Yesterday, because
Yesterday.
we came back, did everything, and then
Okay, Bot will now go to sleep. Rise from morning for BLT and quiche.
Sounds like a plan to me, bud.
well, I'll enjoy it from the side and make sure no one comes in.
If someone comes in, they'll be added to dish.
Right, I can't lock the door today. Tapped.
Bob walks over to the door, finds the heaviest things that he can find, or rather the entire fortress of pizza boxes, and just starts placing them there. So if they're opened in any way other than from within, they'll just collapse and wake up everyone.
That works.
Bot's brain matter returns. Bot gets a little bit smarter.
See, I want to trap this place, but that gets a little too Gretch.
Not really. Well, I think Q, if anything, Q would.
I mean, you're welcome to. I'm not going to stop you.
But I've got
Oh.
this BAR and some rope.
I'll create something in the interim. So I don't want someone accidentally just opening the door like Mr. Spaguli if he's going to deliver anything for
Oh.
Carl and then get shot. I do pay premium for that.
What is premium?
I'm not gonna explain.
I could load it with a couple blanks. Just scare the shit out of them.
Bang bang. All right.
Alright, so what are we doing?
We're going to the bakery, right?
Yep. The
We're
sandwich
going
guy.
to sleep.
Yeah, first we're going to sleep, then we go to the sandwich guy at 10. So Vince is gonna go pick up Marianne at 8 in the morning.
Okay.
I mean, the guy's over there, so we're all going.
Though Bot is curious about this quiche and BLT, so his brain matter is slowly returning, but not in the best way possible.
Alright, you guys go to sleep, get a full night's rest.
Woo!
Q, since you do Warforged sleep, about 7 a.m. you watch as a letter is slipped under the door.
Alarm goes off immediately, and it's loud as fuck to wake up everyone.
Bot's up, fists up.
Fuck off, Q!
You just hear this laughter outside. Slowly close away.
Sorry, alarm.
I noticed.
Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry. But we did.
I also noticed.
The Q hands you the letter.
What the fuck was this? And I open it up.
It's a letter for Bot.
Have we established that Bot can read?
No,
Yeah, he can read. He's not fucking Krieg, Jeebus. We're not repeating this shit again.
he can
This is
read.
not the Gretsch Alabaster and Krieg shell again.
No, Bot can read.
Oh my god, I don't.
There you go. When I hand it to him.
Bot looks at it, takes the letter, reads it.
It's a generic summons saying come by the bar whenever you get a chance to talk to Mr. Crimson. Mr. Rouge. Mr. Rouge.
I bet he knows what a quiche is.
Okay, there goes all my good intelligence rolls. You see the whiskers twitch a little bit. And in proper get rid of evidence style, Bot just eats the letter.
Vincent just snaps and a little fire appears. Like, I could just burn it. You don't need it. Whatever.
It just blows up in his stomach. And you just hear,
Bot inflates just a little bit, but just bursts up some smoke. Right. Mr. Rouge says to meet him as soon as possible, but take time.
Alright, let's go see what history we can dig up about you. I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Should we take the car or are we walking?
Absolutely fucking not.
To
If-
which?
If we take car, must learn how to launch Bot that enemy car.
I'm working on an ejection seat.
I thought we already had one.
Well, no, that's just his legs in the sunroof. Like, I want to fire him at people.
Give
We're going
Bot-
to have
But also, we still have not fixed the windshield.
What do you mean?
Well, there was a windshield, and then I got shot. Now there
I
isn't
called-
a windshield.
I called Mage Light like 24 hours ago.
That shit's such a scam. We don't have insurance.
You do when you hold a gun at them.
That's assurance.
Am I wrong, though?
No.
One is A, one is I.
Mage Light repair, Mage Light replace.
Oh wow, I miss some of these little back and forths.
We don't do them as much. Because all three of us never play together.
You guys head over to Milo's.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So, you end up down this fairly busy street. The sandwich shop, pretty easy to find. There's not much of a line at this time of day, but a lot of music coming from it.
Who has a bard this early in the morning?
Most normal people.
Yo, fuck, that's right, we do.
I think he's asleep though.
Yeah, he's never conscious, though. We have one.
Oh, right, the Grim.
Man who had his ass kicked pretty hard. He's getting extra sleep.
Yeah, let him sleep in. He was literally almost turned into ash.
Yes, Grim became the Ashen One.
So you guys head in, or?
Yep, bot goes in.
Yep. So it's a pretty standard, white tables, tiled floor, big old deli bench or deli case, the different meats and stuff in it, and
I hate when you said deli. I hate when you said deli bench. My brain was like, it's just deli sitting on the counter or on a bench.
Oh my god! What a huge contrast to bot.
Could you ping that again? I clicked off very fast because I was trying to check something.
Oh, that's a sea otter. That's a river otter.
That man hunts.
Actually, no, it's the reverse. That's a sea otter. Bot's a river otter.
Oh, I thought I guess I had the color palettes flipped.
Yeah, no. The really tall, sleek, slender ones are the that are basically hulks in the water are the river otters that have a bad personality.
All otters.
oh, hello. How
Yes.
can I help you? I don't know why he went Swedish.
Hinga dinga durgan.
No, you know.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's supposed to be that.
So he's supposed to be Wisconsin and then went Swedish.
Oh, you just gotta talk it through your nose.
Oh, right.
Oh God. One thing I gotta learn is to push air through my nose to do that.
And everything kind of sounds like a question.
I don't. No, I go too Irish with it.
Ah.
I was born in it.
That sounds like a
One thing, though, you two notice, too, is on the walls is a shit ton of wrestling memorabilia. And the music is actually coming from a television that is replaying what looks like a lucha fight.
Oh, someone's a fucking fan.
Does any of this ring anything to Bot's memories?
Roll me either investigation or perception. Whichever's higher for you.
I'm gonna go with the lowest one. I want to see if I get a negative reaction. There we go. Investigation 4. He's trying to look too hard.
Give everything a very cursory glance. It doesn't. Some things kind of trigger something, but it's not really doing anything at the moment.
Right. Bot just thinks for a second. BLT and Kish.
I don't think he serves quiche here, but
This is a deli.
I'll take a Monte Cristo.
Why are we eating crystals?
You'll see why I ordered it when it comes out.
Okay. Bot looks at Milo. Also, what do you know of The WBWF.
He kind of just holds his arms out to everything. Oh, pretty much anything.
I take like a paper bag out and put it over Bot's head. Look familiar?
Well, I mean, to the bag wrestler, sure.
I take the bag off. Fine.
More
Doesn't
of
He look familiar.
You got the build of one of the groups that we used to go through.
Anything
long
ringing a
ago
bell,
was
Bot?
Kind of points at a wall that's got a bunch of masks on it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, now Bob's really gonna look into that mask.
Does love masks.
Should I roll anything while I look at those masks?
Sure. Tell me what you feel like you want to roll.
Oh, definitely gotta hit the history. Let's see what we go with history. I'll take that 10. Brain matter still reforming in his skull, so...
Oh my god.
You see a couple of masks, but one you kind of linger on. It feels like it's wrong, but it's familiar to you for some reason.
Bot will point to that mask while looking at Milo. History of this mask.
Oh, that was Sea Bear.
Fuck me, really? I hate you.
He used to be quite the guy around the ring. He was known for quite the elbow drop.
Flashbacks of all the times Bot has elbow drop people's skulls into the floor.
I'm so glad I'm not drinking at the moment because I had a spit take as soon as I heard that. What happened to Sea Bear?
Well, he had a heck of a fight, right? Then up and disappeared one night. Some people say he ran afoul of one of the mobs. Others just say he was tired and done with it all.
Bot just instinctively starts to scratch his forehead a bit.
Was he like, who'd he wrestle with? 4? 2? Was he like part of a group?
Oh, yes, for sure. Had about 6 people that were a group. All of them luchas.
What were names of other group or members?
So I have nothing Spanish. I'm not even going to try. Well, there was Tiger. And, there was the jellyfish. He was quite the one. He used to sting and do this weird dangly thing. late that I have to come up with names. I'll get you more later.
If you want, I'll throw
No, Chupa.
I'll throw them to you. Just give me an idea, and I'll throw Spanish versions to you right away.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, El Tigre was probably one that I could have said, but
The alpaca.
You know, let's go with that. Alpaca. All right.
he just kind of rolls off a couple of names. You're welcome to roll another history if you want.
Oh, most certainly we'll try. Oh wow, Bot is getting memories back.
Oh yeah, you're. Some of those names are like, yeah, I know that name. That name sounds familiar. I have no idea why I know that name, but I know it. And then the masks that are around Sea Bear's masks start looking a little bit more familiar. They're wrong. There's just something wrong about them, but you can't really put your finger on it yet.
Are these the actual masks, or are they just replicas?
Oh, replicas. Boy, how much I would really like the originals, but they stay with the wrestler.
Does that mean Bot could have buried his?
Is there a market for the real ones?
I mean, I've heard of it. But I got too much respect for them to ever try to do that. Even the ones that get unmasked are shamed and all that, but that still isn't any reason to take your mask from them.
Oh, well, I just thought, after a couple of years of fighting other sweaty men in the same mask, you upgrade sometimes.
If it's magically cleaned, I don't even think sweat matters all that much.
I look at Bot and then give you a bad, you know that ain't true. Look.
Actually, as you're looking at Bot, you actually do see tears coming from Bot.
Did he eat something spicy, or is he trying to tie his shoes?
He's just staring off into the abyss. He's there, but head empty right now.
Oh, can I get you guys anything? Almost got this sandwich dirty.
I'll take a Monte Cristo.
Oh, sure. Coming right up.
You have, metal shavings.
Fuck off.
Maybe a sheet of aluminum.
I'm just gonna stand in the corner.
Oh, I got canned oil if you're looking for that. Also a big fan of
Just like the squint that Q gives this man. Like the what you just said?
Canned oil.
I know, but the...
He's just trying to be helpful.
I know.
Being a jackass.
No, I mean he literally has it in a little cooler, where you get bottled stuff,
Oh my god. I'll take.
You also see a wall that's nothing but Warforged wrestlers.
I think that this is what happened to us after the war. We got put in the show. Well, I guess it's a war in of itself, and if someone was good at punching.
Oh, like old 69, the Steel Fist. He really had a good time. Right up until they knocked his jaw off. Oh.
Bud looks over to Milo's direction.
Okay.
The remaining trope, are they still in business?
Oh, yeah. Just seen them the other night on the tube.
Are they in town or are they somewhere else?
Mariner, what was the name of that seaside town you gave me?
Fuck, I wrote it down, but hold on. Let me see if I put it on cue sheet. I think I was smart and actually did.
Tercito? Yep, Tercito. I think they were traveling to Tercito for a match.
We were talking about going to a beach resort.
Will they be there long, or is there... There's a long pause in Bot's head as you can clearly see he's thinking hard. When is their match, or has it already passed?
Well, the match isn't for a couple of weeks.
Bob will hold up the mask of Sea Bear, kind of just... Well, before he does that, he actually looks at the mask, but he doesn't touch it just yet. Looks over to Milo. Is it alright to touch mask? Or at least these replicas.
Oh, sure. Just make sure your fingers are clean.
So, just so I have a brief... So is this basically like a deli converted to like a pseudo museum, just with like the masks and shit all over the wall?
Yeah, it's
So
like one of those delis that's kind of got a theme to it.
Oh, okay. So it's like, this is our wrestling troupe, and here's all our champions / winners / showmen.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
pictures of pictures with people that have signatures. There's just signatures that framed on the wall. Big moments that have happened in wrestling history. Posters from previous matches that had happened.
Huh.
Alright, so... Bob will quickly look around to wipe his hands. Very clean. More cleanly even than than Vincent or Q has ever seen him try to keep his hands clean. And... he'll just hold up the mask, but he's not going to put it on. He's just going to put it as close to his face as possible while looking at him nearby mirror.
Again, it's got a wrongness, and you're starting to realize it's like, no, there should be a stain here, and this seam is too clean from the original. You just kind of innately know that for some reason.
Bot puts mask back away carefully. Respectfully. Looks over to Milo again, just asks, any... There's a pause as he's trying to think about it. Any word of luchadors losing their masks, but Not by their will, someone hunting for mask.
Well, I mean, there's always them evil wrestlers, always trying to pull off other people's masks. But that's, in the ring, not anywhere else.
Heels, yeah. And both Vincent and Q can see that Bot's really thinking hard. There's actually some smoke coming out of his ears a bit.
I think he's gonna overload himself.
Give him a bit more. It might, unclog a gear.
Unclog the gear. Let's see what that intelligence roll is going to get me now. Holy shit, he's actually rolling really well. His brain is still keeping up. Group's manager. What was their name?
Oh, never been big on the managers, but oh, that's right, it was Eric. John Eric.
Huh.
That name ain't ring any bells?
Yeah.
You can roll me a history if you'd like.
Ah, boy. Doesn't just sound like a fucking pirate.
I'm gonna roll that too.
Holy shit, I nat 20'd it. Wow!
There we go.
Damn.
Hey,
That makes so much sense that Cube studies like almost everything about shit that if the name that big popped up.
Q, for some god-awful reason, whether it's a magazine or something that you came across, you know that John Eric is fairly well-known fight promoter.
I would imagine like there's probably been targets around the arena that or like around fight promotions that Q had to take out, like someone that was doing something and Q just happened to see the name off like a sign a few times. That just got ingrained in their head.
Vincent, just your upbringing, you kind of heard the name a few times as, John Eric presents blah, 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 or something.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason I asked in the first place. I was like, I probably know promoters.
But he's mostly known for luchadors and a few boxing.
And you just all bought boxing early last night. Oh, man, that's a horrifying coincidence.
Sadly, Bot, the name is completely foreign to you. You don't know why, but you don't even feel like you should know. It's just like, nope, never heard of John Eric in my life.
Okay. That's a John Doe. Okay, Bot done thinking. Thinking is too difficult. Thank you, Mr. Milo.
Oh, sure. Come back anytime. Here's your sandwich.
Like it.
I'll take the oil to go.
Altogether,
like
it'll be 3 gold.
This tosses him 5.
Oh,
You can
thank you for
change.
the tip.
No worries. If it's helping our friend recover bits and pieces of himself and something on his weird journey, then it's well worth it. Also, Q doesn't know the value of gold, so they just throw it around willy-nilly.
Bot then pauses for a second as you were saying that. Looks over to Milo. Right, this sea bear. When was he last had his match? Before disappearing.
What was it, about 10 years ago since you lost your memory?
Yep.
Oh, about a decade now. Give or take a few months.
That's oddly lining up.
Bot just quietly resumes eating his BLT sandwich. But the stare has not left the mask.
The more you stare at it, the more like things come like, oh, this is the wrong color because I had to replace that panel or something. You don't know why you're thinking that.
But it's extremely obvious the other two that Bot is just heavily staring on the sea bear mask really hard.
I think we should just move along for now, but we'll come back if we figure it out.
Yes, must head to Rouge. Also,
Yes.
looks over to Vincent. We speak to Marianne, or she done for today?
I think we have business she doesn't want to be involved in.
Understood.
And also, she does have a job.
Bot blinks for a second.
Scene of her literally in a nurse's outfit going, oh god, there's a lot of blood.
Bot blinks for a second, then nods slowly. Right, she is not what we are, or what Bot is. Looks over to Milo again. Thank you, Milo. I will come by again.
Oh, come by anytime. Well, we're open.
Bot gets up, still eating halfway through his BLT sandwich. He's been eating it surprisingly slowly. And just walks out in deep thought.
You're gonna be okay, bud.
Bot unsure. It sounds correct. But Bot not feel it is right. Ish. Pictures.
Excuse me.
Like looking at picture book. Now Bot needs to remember how Bot went from Sea Bear to Bot.
Maybe I was the one that accidentally whacked you, for all you know.
Did
I don't really
Q-
think you used an axe.
Yes. Did Q use axe?
No. Did I remember if any warforges would use axes? My assumption was they would always use sabers or arm blades.
There were a few heavies that used axes, but
Okay, so it's just an odd. It's more of an oddity than the norm.
yep.
Okay. Well, we could at least cross off warforges more than likely.
Bot only remembers first memory waking up in Miss Penny's infirmary and big silver battle axe.
Silver, did someone think you were aware, Otter?
Bot shrugs.
That'd be very odd to use specifically silver.
Ms. Penny did best to patch Bot up. Mr. Kane even mentioned that cost of recovery and surgery was immense, hence Bot was always in debt. Bot finally paid all of that.
You'd think with our current or our previous job that we'd have enough to pay for it anyway.
Bot must remember at least why Bot became Bot. Also, Miss Penny mentioned Bot was the only thing I was saying, thus is my name.
You sure that she said your name, or wasn't just happened to be saying something and you just heard bot?
Bot shrugs. Ms. Penny has no reason to lie to Bot.
I don't think she does either. But you could have also misheard.
She refers to me as Bot. It is who I am. Then Bot pauses. Wait, was Sea Bear actually a sea bear or the sea bear?
Probably.
Well,
more.
I mean, probably play on what you actually are and how fucking big you are.
Too many mysteries. Bot will figure that out later. First to Rouge Town.
Sure. Fizzy goes, that is not the name of the bar.
No, it's supposed to be the range, but Bot is not thinking anymore.
I imagine Q's actually directing us in the right way because Q has the fucking map of this place down.
Yeah.
So Bot keeps turning and Q's like, no.
No, Bot's too deep into the thinking sauce. He doesn't have to smoke a cigar or a cigarette right now. The fumes are coming out of his head. And yeah, I guess we get to the Rouge Range.
Okay. You guys pull up to this place. There's still some police tape. Place has now been boarded up over, plywood over the windows. The door still opens, even though it's been boarded up.
After you, lads.
Bot begins to go forward. And
I should really watch the rear. But
as Bot gets over here, he's gonna just poke his head out and just call out, "Sam, is there no shooty bits coming out now?"
Yeah, we're open. Fine. And she's sitting there at the bar, it's pretty sparsely packed, but she's slowly putting, boxes of stuff back on the shelves. Still a lot of bullet holes that haven't been fixed yet.
It's good that you are still okay.
Yeah, I wasn't the one to take a bullet. That's for sure.
Mr. Rouge is here.
Yep, he's in the back.
Okay. I will request 2 orders of Wow, that was loud. Oh. 1 second, guys.
No worries.
Oh shit.
Nah, it's just a bunch of rowdy kids with little, what do you call those things? All-terrain vehicles? Those small,
ATVs.
yeah, ATVs. They're all just riding outside with costumes. They got the Peruvian flag out. Not sure what the fuck they're doing, but okay. At least they're not causing too much trouble. They're just making some noise. But it caught my attention because they hit the big foghorn, which almost sounded like a truck. I'm like, I'm not back in New York. But yeah, Botcha says, right, I will need 2 shots of sea lime in a bit. Bot has much memories to work through.
No worries.
Also, if you see Grim, please don't shoot him. Or do. Whichever tickles your fancy.
Well, which do you want?
Shoot him first, but miss on purpose.
I
Just
thought
to
the
prove
chewing
a
would be more appropriate since he has been now thoroughly and finally roasted last night.
Oh, so you guys were the ones who started a fight over it. We're in the street, huh?
Grim did.
Wasn't
I
me.
I escalated.
Should be damn careful. You already been had problems once. I poked the bear.
Plan was to learn about the bear and drink the bear's booze, not fight the bear. But none of my plans ever go according to plan.
Plus, they also already tried to hit us once, so understanding the enemy is the best tool to taking an enemy down.
Also,
Yeah, I can't fault you on that.
also apparently we are looking for a sea bear.
Not an actual sea bear. We're looking for a persona named the sea bear.
Okay.
Not
It's
very
a wrestling
important.
thing.
It is not too important, but just that you mentioned bear.
Oh, okay.
I will take 1 shot of the sea lime right now. My brain is hurting from having to think too much. And once the shot of sea lime is prepared, Bot will slam it down and then proceed to make his way to Mr. Rouge.
Alright.
Thank you, Sam.
Been a pleasure as
Anytime.
always. Q just gives the salute and then heads off.
Just knocks in code.
The door opens. Come in, boys.
-1. Since Grim is extra toasty since last night.
Yeah, I heard Mythica torched someone. Didn't think you guys would be that proactive, though. Especially after everything that happened.
We tend to.
Brent taking a bullet.
We
there.
tend to get. Sorry. We tend to get into other people's messes a lot of the time just to learn ourselves what's going on. For better or for worse.
Well, to be honest, using you guys is supposed to avoid all this bullshit.
The moment we
But
started
it
working
did not
up,
happen.
I was going to say the moment we probably killed those individuals in the graveyard was the moment we signed our fate. So it was inevitable either way.
They shot first.
Technically, we did.
No, they shot first.
Keep in mind, I think we shot first, literally, because we had the sneak attack round. Q immediately is like, no, we immediately shot first. Doesn't matter at this point, though.
No, it really doesn't. But seeing as you ain't part of my normal crew, I was gonna mention that you guys don't have to get involved unless you really want to.
I can go either way.
Bot has paid debts to Conclave, but Conclave did save Bot's life 10 years ago. So, Bot will stick around and aid when possible. If only to just to suplex the Mythica into a concrete wall.
You gotta be real careful of that one.
We've already known, considering. Points at, like, back to where, if Grim was there. Technically, he already poked it, so. I think he also tried to flirt with her, and that ended very great.
Oh boy.
Just wanted to gather some intel.
We did best. You were mostly having to entertain Marianne and strange other things going on. Grim went gambling, I was drinking. Grim started fight, I escalated fight.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Bot had to stay in character.
I mean, if you guys are willing to stick around, I got more work, but
We have flexibility, but also keep in mind we would need, if you can provide it, some protection, considering we're more of a, how do I put this, mercenary outfit compared to your normal.
which leads me to question why you need protection, considering I apparently have security problems.
Well, I bet then the first thing is finding if there's a mole tied into anything. Another thing we'd probably need to get our hand on. What's the magic called? Arcanum? Like the magic guns? Like that
Magitech.
Magitech, sorry.
Or Arcanotech.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. We also need to get our hands on some Magitech firearms, so I'd assume that you have some way to procure them, unless she has a hand in all that.
I mean, I do, but it's gonna be costly.
We have enough money at the moment to suffice a small military group if we need it.
Well, let me know what you need and see what I can get you.
I'll get a short list once we get back, just to make sure, after I assess everything.
Bot personally will need. Pauses, looks over to Q and then to Vincent for confirmation here, then adds, eventual tickets to the WBWF match in a few weeks.
That's one of the weirdest requests I think I've had in a while.
It is concerning Bot's missing past.
Oh. Well, that's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yes, personal. But that will be Bot's preferred reward. At least working towards that goal.
Alright, I can see what I can do on that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you boys need?
Looks at Vincent.
I'm alright.
As I said, I was making a short list.
Just if you need us, come find us, or send your runner.
Ah, sure will.
Okay. Hopefully your injuries and all else is fine now, Mr. Rouge.
Oh, it'll take a while for that to heal up. Nothing to worry about.
Alright. When time comes back, we give Ren Boys a nice, good, toothy smile, then a nice uppercut. Cracks all of his paw knuckles.
Alright. Guys, be careful out there.
Bod turns his
Oh,
head,
crap.
looks at Vincent. Yes, we shall.
Sure.
Won't be the first time we've been shot at, won't be the last.
It will not.
I'm gonna have to make a fucking short list of stuff I'm gonna have to give this guy, and I'm well aware that our funds are low for it.
Bod has still some money on him.
Oh, I do too. I have like 50 or 5k worth of gold. I'm not worried about paying. I'm just worried if it's gonna get here in time.
Oh yeah, we are definitely low on money budget. I mean time budget.
Yeah, it's not that we don't have the way to pay for it. It's just the shipping's gonna take. But we do, thankfully, have an intermediary in that regard.
Make sure we
We have
also
an
use
arms
grain.
dealer.
Yeah. Alright. Bot looks over to Sam. Sam, I'll request a remaining sea line, but also an additional.
Alright. She pours out for you.
Thank you. He slams both of them. I was like, what you saying, Moogle?
I said, do you two want anything? She looks at Vincent and Q.
I've already had a daily oil for day. I'm fine.
Alright. Where are you guys headed?
I kind of want to assess something, so I don't know. Because I don't want to go right to the arms dealer right now. But if we have to put an order in, it would be better to get it done, like, almost immediately. Past that, I got really nothing else.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure.
This is a bit... I think the arms dealer would be a good start, where we can kind of assess, like, at least getting weaponry and some things on the interim, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, right now Bot only has a 2-track mind. One is his past, and the second one is just whatever it means to get back at the Ren Street boys. The Ren Street gang. So he'll follow the plan as best as he can without fucking it up. Or before he fucks it up. And again, Bob will look over to Vincent and Q. Okay, but we'll follow your lead.
Okay, so where'd you want to head?
The arms dealer. Basically, my idea was to kind of get an assessment on how much, because to kind of give us that, here, let me just open that edge, or at least see if we can get our hands on some Magitech stuff just for protection, or just in general, to kind of see how long it would take to move and everything. Or if she has any, here, I'll explain it as we get in there. As Q kind of walks through the door and looking for the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Q will walk up. So I am curious, if you don't mind, on 2 things.
Okay, shoot. What you got?
Q pulls out the rifle as a joke. Sorry. Anyway. Firstly, how hard would it be for you to procure any Magitech items?
Well, most of those are custom made, to be honest. So, could take some time, but I have a couple of enchanters on the pet budget.
Next, there wouldn't happen to be any supply lines for... God, what's the name of the other group that we're technically fighting against?
The Ren Street boys?
Yeah, there wouldn't be any supply lines that the Ren Street boys have in terms of weaponry that you wouldn't happen to know about that just might happen to go missing or miss a shipment or two. He was kind of looking at her almost intently.
Look, I sell to whoever's got the money. But there are other arms manufacturers in town, too.
Well, would be a shame if they happened to disappear, wouldn't it? Or maybe go on a long extended vacation and give back to your company.
I kind of like where you're going, but I also know that you are going up against heavily armed people, you know.
It wouldn't be the first time. Do you want me to roll persuasion for that?
No.
Okay, so this is one of those. Figured.
You can kind of tell that she's like, no. In that way that also says that there is no way to do that because she knows how much she would be fighting back against shit.
Ah, okay. So she's afraid of blowback on her, basically.
Yeah,
No, she's actually worried about your lives.
Oh, because we actually pay her well. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I misread that completely.
She's worried about your well-being.
About our
She's
purses.
worried about the well-being of her purchases.
Yes.
She's not worried about our well-being. She's worried about the once we leave, there's not a lot of money coming in. Or maybe she isn't. Maybe she actually does care about our well-being. I don't know.
Mm.
Ugh.
Well, at the very least, what would be the cost to procure some Magitech weaponry? I know time-wise it might be a while, but I was curious on cost.
Depends on the enchantments you're looking for.
Do you have a list?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's the basics of, increased velocity or increased bore or, adding an element to it. Or if you're looking for something outside of those ranges, that's a bit more custom than, well, a lot of things.
Well, above table Moogle, I'm probably actually going to need a list of some of the stuff just so I can give it a look over. Whatever you have time. You don't have to, because I'll give it consideration then. What would the cost? Well, I guess cost would just depend on enchantment, so. Manufacturing time also depend on enchantment?
The enchantment time, depending on it's the number of enchantments changes the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless it's something, outside of the usual. So there's basically +1 bonuses or elemental addition. So you could change it to add fire or lightning or something to it.
Oh, but must inquire since Grim is mysteriously here but yet not here.
I think he's sleepwalking and buying the gun.
We can see him making these deals, fast hands, but all we hear is snoring.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
I just leave him on the maps in case he comes in.
Yes, I fully. He just suddenly appears right here. But we'll still inquire. The project that Grim had requested of you, is it close to finish?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's just got a few touches left on her.
Bob looks over to Vincent and Q in somewhat of a worried expression.
What?
What?
Bot is unsure about using firearms. Bot will need practice.
I can train you where I can.
Okay.
I was built.
Bot
You don't by any chance have a range, do you?
Or like a magical space where we can just shoot bullets in the sky.
Oh, of course I do. The heck do you think I test these things at?
What I figured.
Bot is still ignorant on magic.
This is less magic and more technology.
They both feel sane to Bot.
Anything else I can do for you boys?
I think we should be fine. Like I said, I just need to assess a few things, and then if I see something to my liking, I'll come back and make sure to order something Magitech.
I'll also state that there is a difference in cost between ammunition and firearm.
I kind of figured. I'm assuming that Magitech bullets could overload a non-Magitech gun and like basically break or basically implode the barrel or something in that regard. But it could still fire at least one. That was my assumption.
I would actually have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah, because the way I always roll it is, unless the gun is magically enhanced, a normal firearm shooting a magic bullet might collapse the barrel. But that's a you thing. That's what I usually do. Now, the only reason I haven't done it to Deli is because he actually bought a fucking magic gun.
Wizard.
Not a wizard. It's not because of wizard, but yes.
I'm just fucking around, buddy. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but must practice on the firearmsmanship. The pot's just mostly used to using hands. Then Bod pauses, thinks about it, looks over to Q. Q, how long would it take to reach here to that pressable place?
Approximately. Where are you asking?
He's asking
Like above table.
Above table. Bod's asking about that side place, the resort.
Moogle. It's like I think we talked about that. It's like a 2-day travel by train to the seaside resort. I think we talked about this. Kind of.
Yeah, about a day and a half.
Not long.
Yeah, about 2.5 days, give or take, depending on train schedule.
We might have to leave earlier since if the wrestling matches are very important, they will have a lot of traction.
How long is it? It's a week until the show match, or is it 2?
You said a couple of weeks.
Okay, so
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
well, depending on considering when I went into, let's just say, fix some fights and help some people. Usually crowds start showing up in encampments about 4 or 5 days before the match. So as long as we leave before then. And
Botches.
since it's a resort town, though, people might come in earlier to enjoy the beach.
Okay, you just said fix, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to roll this for him now. So for a very brief moment, Bot looks like he had the 1,000-yard stare. Oh. Bot was in fixed match.
But oh, interesting. Do you remember anything else?
I'm gonna run with this intelligence because his history is basically the same damn thing.
You're definitely not proficient in history.
No, he has none.
You gotta do the new barbarian where you can use strength for history, where you just get so mad that you remember.
Fucking what?
Oh, so the new barbarian, how it works is you can use rage now to add your strength modifier to any of your rolls. It's fucking funny.
I'm so mad I know things.
I mean, it's the idea of blind rage where you're just solely focused in on one thing. That's the whole idea behind it.
I mean, I can picture it, but I'm still gonna make fun of it.
Exactly.
That's if Moogle wants to run with 5.5 rules.
I'm not though. At least.
I know. I figured.
At least at this point, not at the moment. But yeah. Bots are.
That's one of my favorite new things about Barbs is that they're just so angry that they can just apply it to everything.
I mean, either way, Bot has no proficiency in history anyway, so that's still gonna be the same. Anyway, Bot goes. Bot said, "No, bet on self, one match." I think.
Wow.
In other words, anyone that's understanding it, Bao was supposed to lose the fixed fight, but he said no. I win.
Well, at least we know you kept your pride, even as your older self.
But Bot lost memories. I'm not sure a good trade.
Oh, you're getting them back, aren't you?
See.
And it's nothing too bad to worry about.
Okay, off to firing range. Bot must learn, master new tricks.
It would be such a shit show. I don't know if Q has like a tester pistol or something to give the bot, or there's one provided at the range. Like with just blanks. I hope there is. I don't trust him with a real fucking gun.
Otter with a gun, oh my goodness. That's already a scene of a nightmare.
Baby Otter with a gun. Like practicing opening clams, but it's instead fucking firing bullets. Alright, so what you're going to do, Bot, please, you're turning the gun the wrong way, and Q just like turns it around in their hands. So what would be the common, I guess, handgun in this time period / what we're doing?
Most common handguns would be 38 specials and 45. A lot of revolvers. A few semi-autos coming out of things.
I don't know if I'd trust Bob more with the revolver or semi-auto. I don't trust him with either, to be honest, because I'm a...
Either way, we can load one bullet at a time.
True. Maybe Bot will eat the bullets.
I mean, he ate a face full of shotgun, so.
Oh, this is a safety. We never use them.
If you're smart, you never use it. If you're stupid and think you're going to shoot yourself in the foot or the hand, then you use it all the time.
Bot is confused. Why does gun is safety? Is it not to
all
kill?
Right, these are blanks, right, Moogle?
Which
just
ones
to clear.
are blanks?
I'm sorry, what?
Which ones are blanks?
The test gun for Bot. Or is it live ammo?
Live ammo.
Alright. Look, shut up. Anyway, Q's gonna point the gun down at Bot's feet, but like, aim to miss, basically. That's why. And just shoots it. Accidental discharge happens to everyone. Especially rabbits over 30. He says as a joke as he tosses the gun to Vincent.
So like pissing contest, but like pissing contest that the discharge is pissed elsewhere.
Sure.
Sure.
Either way, the reason why most people that don't handle firearms keep the safety on is specifically so they don't shoot their own foot or hand or whatever the fuck they're doing while they're cleaning it or oiling it. Give or take.
Bob looks at his brass knuckles.
I'm telling you, I thought that was unloaded. I checked.
Oh, I put a bullet in it.
You son
And
of
you watch as you see that that very like prismatic looking stuff that Q always has. That's what another thing is, always make sure your gun is loaded before firing. I love the idea of
friends
Q
aren't
just...
dicks.
I'm sorry, what?
And make sure your friends aren't dicks.
I'm not a dick. I'm providing a life lesson. If he wants to get shot in the foot because of his ignorance, that's not my problem.
I'm talking about when you loaded the gun I was cleaning.
That was just for fun.
But Q does not have that installment, though.
Yes, he does. Just lies about it.
Debatable. Anyway.
Okay,
Now-
Bot will try using a gun.
You're not proficient, right? So you just
No.
get the D20?
Just the dexterity. That's it.
Oh, it's just dex, yeah.
Actually,
I thought you just rolled a D20 and I...
yeah.
Oh, yeah, dex, yeah.
Yeah, just a straight dex.
More a fan of the... Oh, God. I imagine he just, like, shoots it and just can, like... I don't know, you drop the gun while you're trying to fire it just because it's too unwieldy in your paws.
Let's not forget,
No.
otters don't have thumbs.
Oh, wait, fuck. This is gonna be hard.
Fuck, 2 hands! 2 hands!
How the I'm gonna have to get him an extra appendage.
Yes, you can look it up. Otters don't have thumbs.
I know. Wait. Oh, I guess that makes sense then why they beat oysters off fucking rocks. You know, this might have been a mistake.
Mm.
Oh, wait, no. Otters don't have opposable thumbs, but they do have elongated digits on their paws that are connected. Okay. But technically, their fingers are a little bit more elongated to make up
Yeah.
for the fact they don't have opposable thumbs.
Yes. I should have said that
We're
too,
gonna-
but
We're gonna end up getting shot by him, aren't we? Looks at Vincent.
What?
Said we're gonna end up getting shot by him, aren't we?
I never was gonna get bought a gun.
Bot looks over to you guys. Did Bot do all right?
No.
No.
Not even in the slide.
What? Says it a lot
It
louder.
went the correct direction.
You both also realized he wasn't wearing any ear protection when he fired it.
And your ear pro's on the table.
So you don't always need ear protection when firing, but it does help. Especially depending on the gun.
Oh, he's a beginner. I'm putting it that way.
Fair. Q also doesn't have ears, so they can kind of just fire something right near their face and not give a fuck.
I suspect,
You see Vincent reach up and take out, like, his ear pro. What?
What?
This is why you can't stand fleshies.
I'm sorry that things could, damage my hearing for the rest of my life, so I protect myself? I don't want tinnitus.
Bot
That's
looks
a joke I
around,
can make.
looks at Vincent, then to Q. Looks at the weird thing that Vincent is holding, and looks at the weird earmuffs on the counter that he had not touched yet.
Yeah, put those on, bud.
What?
Q's just gonna fucking put them on, because they can't stand it.
Oh,
You watch as Q with their warm hand points at the headphones and like gives you a thumbs up kind of motions to keep him on.
Vincent laughs to himself and casts message.
Oh my god.
Keep the ear protection on, so you don't lose your hearing. Guns are loud.
Oh. Is that why Grim is hard of hearing?
No, Grim's just a jackass.
Also, I'm pretty sure he blew out his hearing in his left ear.
Tries it again.
Please, oh my god. He actually learned how to grip it. No, what I imagine is he almost fucks it up again, and then fucking Q's metallic hand just holds it like, for the love of Christ.
That's even funnier because he doesn't have he doesn't have opposable thumbs, but because of those long fingers of his, like he starts wiggling around it. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, Q is like, what I imagine is Q is like helping you aim it and just making sure you don't fucking drop it on the floor again.
Or start treating it like a rock to hit a clam.
You're not gonna fucking start beating the gun off some. Well, actually, never mind. You might not actually ever fire that thing. You might just use it as a fucking bludgeoning weapon that sometimes fires out funny metal. I just now imagine Bot like takes the gun, looks at it, runs up, hits someone with it, and accidentally discharges it into them.
I mean, you're not wrong. He did actually do that multiple times. He had actually done that in the campaign so far. I think only twice so far. Oh, Bot's ears feel better now.
Can you hear what he's saying? I think he's talking too quietly.
Bot tries again. I'm tempting fucking fate here. I'm waiting for that nat 1.
At least he can fire it. Can we please get out of here before we actually get killed by him?
Right now, unfortunately, you just went to the restroom.
But leave the gun on the firing range table? Question mark? Well, is it like an actual firing range, kind of like that you always see, like the stereotypical one with like the targets downrange and that? That's what I'm imagining. Like it's just this long kind of forever desk of just firing ranges.
I guess we have to pay for the time in the shooting range since bots. Yep. Okay.
It's only like 5 gold.
But you got it covered, right?
Bot gives the 5 gold. Bot now learns to be. Looks over to Q. Shooter.
What about it?
Bot becomes shooter.
You are far and a ways off from being a shooter.
Practice.
Gotta roll if Q actually wants to take the time after seeing what just happened. See, this is what happens when you have a marksman training essentially a new person that would probably get him killed, or them killed.
Get themselves killed, basically.
God damn it. Against my better judgment, you at least having the ability to use a firearm could be helpful. Despite everything in whatever being I have saying that I shouldn't.
Go tell it to be quiet. Bot will learn, or die trying.
You'll probably die trying, to be honest.
Then Bot will die trying.
Just looks at Vincent. You're gonna help, right?
I think he's still away.
Oh, damn, he's really got that cotton in his ears really bad.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll try what I can.
Then Bot could be helpful against the Z thingy.
I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to go piss. What's up?
You're gonna help train Bot, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. I thought I already was.
Well, good. I've decided to actually do it and not commit to it.
Bot made 2 in 1. Or
You
2 of
almost
3.
also dropped the gun and shot both of us.
Ah! Good time to go piss.
Bot is learning.
It'll take some time, but I'm sure I could modify that handle to, work without thumbs. Fucking somehow.
Above
Yeah.
table, how
Yes.
long does it take to become proficient in a skill? It's like a year, right? Like actual in-game mechanics.
Oh,
It's like
God.
a year to 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Alright, so let me just add that resource then. How many days we're gonna go with this?
Sure.
How many days is it for the training thing? Because even I'm not that memorable on that.
To be honest, it's kind of one of those weird things where it's like raw is different than reality by a long shot.
Oh yeah, raw is, I think you have to spend like so much gold and like 6 months to a year. I think that's
With
for
the
language.
trainer.
Yeah, with a trainer every day for 4 hours? Question mark. That's meaning they have to be proficient in it. So like you could have a party member do it, but you have to do it every day for a year for 4 hours each.
No,
It's
less
really
than that.
dumb.
It's like a month, I think, every day.
Is it? It's been a while because I remember we actually had to look this up for slaughters because we were trying to begrudgingly learn skills that way, and it actually hurt my brain.
Yeah,
Thankfully, I think he shrank it down to like 2 months, which thank the fucking Lord.
we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But again, Bob looks a little happier that he actually managed to get 2 shots out of 3. Even though the first one was almost a complete disaster. Right. Bot will learn. But not high priority. Bot still uses fists. And elbows.
Think of it as a backup in case someone's too far away that you can't get there in time to use, or they're running away. It's more of a precautionary thing, just to be armed.
Ooh. Looks over to the arms dealer, goblin woman. He does not know her name, and he has not bothered to try to remember at the moment. Miss Arms Dealer. Bot has question.
Oh no.
Okay.
How to make Bot go faster.
Faster what?
Movement. Go catch up running people.
I think he wants you to explain how the fucking bullet works.
Yes. Bot wants to become Bullet.
I'm gonna roll something here. Well, what you would need is some boots of speed. That would probably do that. Not quite as fast as a bullet, but still gets somewhere pretty quickly.
Hmm. Do you have boots of speed? Looks at the arms dealer goblin woman.
No, you'd have to go look at well, probably a shop for that one that specializes in it. Probably a cobbler with enchantment abilities.
Do you have recommendation?
Let me look at my list.
Let me think of where I've been. I say
I'm
between.
seeing if I can make them.
I'm pretty sure you can't actually. It's one of the few you can't.
Artificer infusions.
Or it might be a later one.
When we hit level 10, I can make boots of striding and sprinting, but I don't see boots of haste.
You're looking for boots of speed, not boots of.
Well, yeah, I also don't see that yet.
Hmm.
When we're 14th level, I can make them.
If we make it that far.
If we survive that long, yeah. Huh. Did I not put the... Right, just on table question. Moogle, the ring of protection plus 3 that you got that we managed to loot, that's an attunement item, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make sure of that. Alright, items, attune. I thought I had put my list of items I have attuned to, but I did not. So I'm gonna put that down right now.
Miser, watching a simple thing. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, how dare you? We've known you for so long.
I'm sorry, I'm developing slight dementia and Alzheimer's, I suspect. Because I forgot these simple little things. Oh man, that's actually a horrible thing to say. But, or joke around on. But, yeah, no, I was actually surprised I forgot. I'm like, wait, how'd that ring of protection? Why is it not listed as items attune and it was not there? So that was a surprise for me. Alright, put that there. But, alright, just thinking. Okay, bot has nothing else to do. We'll look for these boots. Actually looks over to the goblin girl again. Do you have any recommendation sellers?
She kind of thinks about it for a minute, looks down at her feet. I guess Terry probably would. She writes down a note for a place called A+ Cobblers.
I hate how my brain thought Terry's Foot Tavern.
That just sounds kinky.
No, it's a joke because it's on TFT. Anyway.
Okay. But we'll go see this one. Thank you, Miss Arms Dealer.
Yep. No, anytime.
I'll be sure to make Grim spend more money on you.
I'm sure we'll see you soon.
I'm sure you will.
Bob looks at the other two. Any other plans? I intend to go see this Terry cobbler.
Anybody got anything?
I really don't have much else because I pretty much assessed what I need to, and I'm kind of just waiting on a list.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much make everything I need. And right now I'm just in the crafting process, so...
All right.
What was it again? Alright, well, Bob will take the lead of going to this cobbler's place. It's not that he wants the zoomies, it's just that Q made a good point. If the enemy escapes, it's not good.
Why is it
Yeah.
every fucking character Miser has to get boots of speed?
Not all of them, just Fangs thus
Yeah, Jack
far.
doesn't.
Not yet, he doesn't. He gets a shield
Jackal's
of
not
speed.
getting them.
He gets a shield of speed. It just goes with the shield.
I mean, look, in this case, Jackal, one, Jackal does not need boots of speed. Two, he's definitely not getting them. And three, as a character, he should, if it doesn't increase his defenses, he's not going to take it. Well, actually,
The boots of
I'm sorry.
the boots of speed. The boots of speedy defense. They increase your movement by 5 instead of or by 10, but it also every move you gain 1 AC. Broken as shit, but it sounds funny.
I will
At
leave
some
that to
point,
D.
Jackal's just going to turn into steel and just be a statue.
Oh, so he's just gonna be fucking what's his name from X-Men?
Colossus.
Yeah,
no,
that
but he'll
or
be dead because he's...
oh, because he'll be a statue. No, he'll be like the Tanuki from Mario. He'll just like transform out of it.
Oh my god.
All right. You end up in the old part of town, and
I guess where we're
quite a
going.
quaint little shop.
I guess while we're heading there, Bot will take a look around to see if anyone from either the Ren Street Boys or familiar jackasses that shot up Vincent and the rest of us are lurking around. I'm just gonna do a quick perception. Nah, I'm too focused. Bot is too focused on his goal.
He's laser focused in on going fast. Oh my god, is Bot just Sonic?
You know, he's flexible enough to roll himself up into a ball, so
Yeah. Oh my god. And he got beat by something, then lost his memories by a thing called made of silver. It's all making sense now.
all I need.
That's a very tongue-in-cheek joke if anyone got that one.
I mean, I was gonna
That
ask.
was a rough pull.
Yeah, it was.
Right now, Bot doesn't have anything to stretch his arms around, so. Nor does he have a tiny little. Actually, I'm sorry. No, Carl can be that tiny little annoying companion, but.
Carl is the Chow? Oh god. We have to take him to the Chow Garden then.
Oh no, I was referring to the actual. That actual game where Sonic turned into a werehog.
Oh, ew, no. We don't talk about the newer Sonic games.
Hence,
Not in this household.
hence my horrible joke of the stretchy arms.
I've never played it, so that one was actually above me.
No worries, I didn't play it either. I just watched some of it.
My favorite part of Sonic game when the go fast part turns into a beat 'em up.
Oh, that was a fun arcade game. Fucking ate all my quarters, so.
So yeah, you guys drive for a bit and end up in the old part of town. And it's this simple old wooden sign, hole in the wall kind of place.
Well, she did say it was in the worst parts of town.
I mean, it's really up. I mean, it's kind of got that rustic, kind of sort of kept up, kind of not look to it.
Yeah.
Alright. Bot goes exactly to where the directions are saying. The first thing he enters in. Bot is looking for one called Terry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh no.
This tiny little hunchback gnome
God.
comes around this counter, and he's got these massive Coke bottle glasses that make his eyes just look unnaturally huge.
Ooh. Bot also has problems seeing at times.
What? I can't hear you.
Bot leans in really close. Diendo.
You ain't gotta yell.
Oh, there's gonna be one of these.
Bot was just making sure. Also, a certain lady goblin arms dealer recommended you to me.
Oh! Size 4.5. Slim. Yeah, I know her.
Oh no.
Bot just twists his entire head to the side. Right. I need boots.
Oh, don't do too many otter folk. But you're in luck. Still got the old forms around somewhere. What kind of boots you looking for?
No, here's gonna be the fucked up part. Let's see if buyer actually remembers why he wanted those boots.
He wants to go fast.
Yes. Fast and metal bits to kick people.
I probably can do that. Question is, can you afford it?
How much are we working with?
Well, the enchantment, that'll cost you 2,000. And the boots will cost you 500.
Bot able to pay.
Well, then let's get you measured.
So 2,500. Perfect. Oh wow, I landed on 2012. Alright. Let's see.
Okay. So he measures your feet up, and oh, look at the little toe beans. I forget how it is to work with you folk. All right. Should have them ready in a couple of days. Got some other orders ahead of you.
Is it possible to add one more enchantment?
What you got?
Have bot jump high.
Oh, that'll cost 1,500.
Bot shovels through it. Have exactly what is needed.
Okay.
So now I'm just down to 500 and 12 gold.
It'll take me about a week, I'm afraid. Gotta get me some of those fancy ingredients.
Anything in particular that you need?
I need some black licorice.
That could probably be arranged. I was mainly asking about the ingredients that you need, though.
You're telling me black.
For my soup?
For the shoes!
Oh. I got a supplier.
Okay. Vincent with his briefcase filled with magical shit.
He was just like, don't worry about it.
I've stopped.
I just imagine the intro to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with the briefcase. All kinds of uppers, downers, laughers, screamers.
I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about the guitar case from Desperado.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of both.
I hate both of that.
But then Bot looks over to Q and Vincent says, Bot will get boots to go fast and leap high.
We're never gonna catch him.
I'm sure the first thing hit the Vincent's mind is like, oh no, he's gonna do an elbow drop.
We're
Alright.
so full.
Well, I'm done on Bot's end. I don't have anything else.
Alright. So yeah, it'll take about a week for those to come through. And, you guys headed back to your safe house, or?
Yeah. I mean, I got some crafting to do.
I got some looking through shit to do. Bot's got some gun firing to do that hopefully doesn't shoot Mr. Spaguli.
Bot is now broke. Sort of.
No, he's already been broke. We just established that with his brain.
Yes. This is the most thinking he has done in a long time. Even his glassy eyes have now become somewhat bloodshot for all the thinking.
Alright. Well, Grim decided that he was going to rest away the day, so...
Nah, I don't want to be set on fire.
I suppose Mythica was hot enough to set him on fire.
You think someone with a passionate soul like him would be able to keep going?
No, he burnt out in the end.
Typical bard. Start out hot, finish out last.
God damn it.
Oh man, we're just now
We're just being assholes now.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, no. I got nothing else for bot.
I got nothing else for Q.
Yeah, I just want to put some time into those weapon upgrades and that dart launcher.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me some dice if you like.
I will.
I just want to roll some dice to feel better, because I haven't really rolled any today. I don't feel better anymore.
Yeah, the roof
Goddamn.
falls on you.
Oh, God damn it.
Not you, just Q.
That's cute.
It's-
Like part of the roof for Mr. Spagouli, something's going on upstairs. Hold on, I have to take care of this. And Q just walks out and up the stairs.
Just an old lady who's chain smoking and a bunch of like ball bearings falling on your head.
Pretty much. I would say you hear 2 gunshots, but Q's not about to fucking shoot someone that's been actually generally good to them.
You just see bot shadowboxing in the corner.
Why do I imagine he's shadowboxing, but with a gun in his hand, like just learning how to punch with it?
Not yet. Bot doesn't have didn't have the gun with him.
Yeah, you just see Vincent with an ungodly amount of copper wire.
Bot will pause in the middle of boxing, turns his head over to look over to Vincent. Is there any possible way Bot helps Vincent, or...
Yeah, actually, start unspooling. And he just takes out this, like, industrial-sized roll of copper wire.
Yeah, and with your rolls, you make significant progress.
just
Alright, I need these in exact 6-foot lengths.
Alright, so unfortunately I have to play as Bot. Bot looks at the copper wire, looks at you, looks at the copper wire. Then he's just gonna say, "What is unspooling?"
That's a spool. Make it as straight as possible.
Okay. Tries his best. I will roll his wisdom.
You see that Vincent takes out a lot of the silver that he actually like has as money and just throws it in a pot and starts melting it down.
So what do we get with the 9?
So Bot, doing the best as he can, will go back and forth while unspooling the whole thing, trying to keep it as straight as possible.
That's nowhere near 6 feet, but that's fine. Fine.
It is 6 feet. As bot goes like 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5. Oh,
Of
I see
course.
what you mean.
Of course, yeah. That's how you would measure feet. Obviously, I didn't think about that.
I'm back. What the fuck is going on? This Q just walks back through the door.
Well, you know how my main thing is electricity. I am trying to find a way to upgrade it.
Be more specific.
I want to hit things harder with lightning bolts.
You want to up your wattage?
Yes.
I'm assuming you're at least putting enough conductivity that you're able to.
Points at the copper wire and the pot of melting silver.
I was gonna ask, is there silicon? But I'm like, no, that's way too advanced.
Absolutely not. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Fuck, tungsten's not conductive either, is it?
Tungsten's conductive.
Is
I
it?
mean, it's a metal.
Not all metals are conductive, though.
I think it has
True.
the same conductivity as gold.
Oh, that I actually didn't know.
I know you can replace it for bullets.
Either way.
Gold bullets have like a 98% coefficient for transference of energy.
God damn.
Are you... Hold on. Okay. Are you using an orange for conductivity testing?
What?
You do know orange is... Q just grabs an orange and sticks the copper wires in it and like points and like connects the copper wires to like one of his fingers, and you watch it kind of light up.
No, just every once in a while I do this to bot. I just kind of touch the end of the wire with,
Oh!
with my knuckle.
Bot's hair kind of floops a little bit.
See?
I was gonna say we should make a Dyson spear, but this is the wrong character to make one. I think that's a Delhi project.
Yeah.
But, well,
No,
at the very
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just feeling a little left behind in the combat situations. Usually I'm unconscious, it feels like.
I mean, you also have to realize we're not one for picking up our fellow man. We're more for make sure everyone's dead before the other is.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
I think Grim has beat you on the unconscious table.
It's pretty close actually between you two. You also
I think I was winning until last night. I'm probably tired now.
You two also don't know how to take a tactical advantage to a fight and rather just get up close and personal. Where that works for Bot because he can take a hit. It's not gonna always work for you or Grim.
Well, it obviously works a hell of a lot less for Grim. I, do that. I have the armor, kind of meant to be not in the thick of it, but close to it.
You could always do, what's the spell? Shocking Grasp, but have it expel electricity from your repulsor brace. You would just have to have it so that it doesn't fry anything. Kind of like this. And Q kind of like takes it, looks at it. I don't really have tools for this, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna try to do to demonstrate that.
I don't have that spell in the first place.
Oh, you don't have Shocking Grasp?
Nope, I have Booming Blade.
What kind of fuck it? Never mind. Here, it's like this. So I'm at, it's conducting electricity right now, or at least like subtly, because you're like constantly touching it with the copper wires. Or like what's the setup of this gauntlet / your fist? Like, what are we like looking at? A booth?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm asking, like, what's the table look like with the gauntlet on it? Or, like... are you just-
kind of like it's just both the gauntlets are on the table. Just a lot of the panels are opened up, and you see him fucking with the wiring and just
Okay.
adding
Well, think of it this way.
condensers and what are those things called? Transistors? No, capacitors. That's the word.
Think of it this way. You see how your fingers open up every time you punch to let off an electrical discharge around the gauntlet?
That's how I trigger it. Yeah.
Well, what if you were able to push the discharge to a certain length, kind of like a pistol or a gun, but still keep it under control? That way you can
Oh,
at least
that's
get some range.
he points over at the cane. That's what that one does.
Ooh.
Oh.
But have idea. Make
Yeah,
electro
so,
whip.
In table terms, when I'm in defense mode, I can only use the gauntlets to attack. When I'm in stealth mode, I can only use the
Okay.
ranged attack.
Okay, so it's armor dependent.
Yeah.
Got it.
Bot just comes up
Terrible.
with a stupid idea of, oh, make electro whip.
I feel like that's so overplayed. And that'll probably be if Vincent has an enemy that steals his technology.
I mean, I know if I'm cliche and all, but that's a little too on the nose.
Nose?
Yes, the thing that Vincent doesn't look like he has right now. Sorry. Oh, that one's mean.
That hurt on a deep level.
But Vincent, not
Oh,
cliche. Electro whip be useful. Yeah?
Me looking at my spell list, can't get lightning lure either.
Bro, what do artificers get, man? It's
Ain't
very
shit.
similar. No, you get catapult. You get
I have
catapult.
catapult.
One of the better spells, actually.
Yeah, I have catapult and own frag grenade, that's all I'm saying.
That's not really how that works, but
I pull the pin, I drop it, and then I cast catapult.
well, the pin wouldn't it be an action then another action to use catapult?
I don't need to release the spoon until 2 actions.
Oh my god, let's not get into that fucking discussion.
I can pull the pin and hold the fucker.
I mean, you could also
Just catapult set. This catapult, but it sends your whole arm with it, so you're just like fucking going through.
could also have the an ally drop a couple of pins and fire the catapult then.
God, the spoon memory brought back so many fucking memories that I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
So the evening comes to a close. What are you guys' plans for the next weeks?
Probably buy a few magic tech weapons for everyone, or at least myself to kind of upgrade, and then I'll see what I can kind of do from there. So that'll probably be a next session thing, Moogle, just because I just want like at least somewhat of a comprehensive sheet, just so I know what I'm looking through, rather than just saying, hey, I want this, and then being told yes or no. If that's okay. If not, I could wing it.
I can try.
Okay. Like, just something basic, like, hey, you can do this, this, and this, and then I can then I'll just, like, if we can get, like, a middle ground, and then I'm like, hey, I want this, and then we can kind of figure it out from there.
Yeah, I just, however long putting together the upgraded gauntlets and the, pretty much the dart gun. while doing his best to not distance himself, but, make sure that Marianne does not become a target, but also, keeping her somewhat close.
Also, I guess I'm also training bot on the in-between. A gun.
Yeah,
Against my better judgment.
I mean, you could always opt out on it. Bot isn't too big and keen about the gun training often right now. He'll go if you'll ask, but for the most part, besides waiting for the boots to be completed, which he's trying to get it to be a combination of boots of speed and a boots of leaping, so I'll leave it up to you how you want to dish that out to bot. He's definitely going to be checking in on the Rouge just to see if there's any little jobs he can do on the side for Mr. Rouge and the rest. And while he's at, he's also going to be talking to Milo here and there, at least to try to get some more information about his past if he can.
Okay, roll me 60-100.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Here you go, 60-100. Uh-oh.
Oh, holy shit, Miser.
I got a 66. I was so close.
I'm more looking at the 93 and 94.
So, Milo, he weirdly was a fan of the Sea Bear, so he has some information and mostly wrestling stats and things like that. Are you looking for anything specific?
Mostly information on the final match and those that were betting in that particular like what was the betting stakes of that particular match and who was his opponent at that time.
They were pretty high against for your opponent, so there was a lot of money at stake. He won, but you were kind of a reigning champion at that time. That's why people kind of think that maybe it was a mob thing because you won the match and cost some people some pretty pennies.
I was trying to think internally to himself, Bot sure won lots of money, but where did that money go?
Well, he does mention that there was a hometown for him. It was this little seaside village about a week away by train. Let's see here. And name it to call.
Sorry, what happened again?
Said we'll name that village to call.
Oh no.
Oh. Roll it? Okay.
You have a hometown. Well, that's where Milo says that T-Bear was from.
Alright. I got a destination to go after all this is dealt with. Bod pauses, then asks, "What was the most like?" I guess the last question he'll probably ask is, "What was the most invested mob family that was in the betting?"
Oh, Milo wouldn't know that.
I'm sorry.
Gonna say,
Let me rephrase that question. Were there any big spenders, or at least notable big spenders in that match?
Let's see if he knows. Haha, funny number. Yeah. There was a pretty well-known oil tycoon. Who,
oh no.
Let's see here. Named Daryl Pons.
Okay.
And it's only known because he's one of those rich guys who bets on a lot of fights.
Alright. And I guess in that time I'll probably be spending an additional 10 gold coins on various sandwiches and just eating there a little bit more often.
Yep.
Actually, put 12. I'll give him a 2 coin tip. There we go. Now I'm down to exactly 500 gold.
Yeah. That's about all you can really get out of him, besides, like a lot of memorable fights and things like that. It's kind of a wealth of knowledge that way, but being that Seabear was a masked wrestler, a lot of knowledge about who or what it was around them or anything like that is kind of mystery.
The last part of it, Bod pauses, thinks about it. A part of him is hesitant to ask this question only because of his relationship with Ayaka at the moment. But then he has to bite the bullet and goes, "Were there any female wrestlers, female luchadors similar to or alongside Sea Bear the most?"
Oh. Well, there was Ocelot. She was pretty good. But I don't know if they really ran in the same circle too much.
Well, that's all Bod has left now. He has to sit on that information.
Yep. Nobody else has anything. They're just waiting on their guns.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent does his, I mean, when he has, weapons to use, does nightly activities, so he'll run around and kind of just gather intel about what's going on, just, usually he will cast invisibility before he leaves, and only be out for like an hour or two, depending on how many spell slots he has left for the day. just does recon.
Go ahead and roll me 10d100.
Uh-oh.
God damn it, buddy.
Jeebus, do you hate living?
You know, I even said I was going out invisible.
Oh yeah, no, it's just for what information you gain. And it doesn't take you long to really come to realize there is kind of a full-out gang war going on in this city. Like, it's starting to become kind of like public noticing it. A lot of stuff on the newspapers.
I mean, so one night morning, when Vincent returns, pretty easy to kind of tell out there that this city ain't run by the city. It's, the gangs are definitely coming to a head very soon.
Well, all things considered, I'm not surprised that we're about to step into a civil war.
Neither am I, but I'm pretty sure we're part of the reason it kicked off, so we should probably help.
In some ways, it wasn't an inevitability. It was just a matter of who was the one that took the first shot. To be fair, though, that was us.
That was us.
Yeah.
That was us.
Should Bot feel very responsible for this, or
No.
okay?
We were just trying to do our best to help, and now we kicked off a civil war. So nothing else is new.
If anybody wants to roll an insight, they can.
I will try. Just a 10.
Anybody else?
I can try. Give me 1 sec. I don't know how good my insight is. Q insight. Oh wait. Q has other things to worry about. Jesus Christ. Like I said, wait. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't use my.
You didn't use inspiration.
I used my. Yeah. My inspiration. So I'll go again just for shits and giggles. I don't want a fucking one. Oh, great. I really don't give a fuck.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's leave it at that for the moment. Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll
Vincent.
use mine too. Alright.
Okay, so Vincent, especially with your abilities of going out and just kind of listening in and stuff, while there was kind of a quiet war going on before you guys arrived, what seems to really set it off was that warehouse getting burnt down.
Oh. Whoops.
Why whoops?
I'll take the blame for this one. It's on me.
Explain.
Bot confused.
You know that warehouse burning down? Remember that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Thanks,
we'll
Pot. That wasn't really like the catalyst. Well, the spark that started the whole fire thing.
Good to know that we fucked something up as per usual.
Hey, at least this time it was me.
Isn't it like a 50-50 coin flip? It's either us or them.
Oh, but usually it's like Bot or Graham or
Don't.
I mean, rarely.
She was immediately like looking at like, is gonna say you?
You've done it a couple times.
The only thing I've done is throw a kiwi bomb at a door, and it worked perfectly fine, so I don't know what you're on about.
It's also that job you killed the informant.
He started getting fresh with me, and I didn't want to deal with it.
He had a thing for Warforge.
And I wasn't about it. That's why I shot his kneecap and then broke his jaw.
Good times.
You were looking for information. He was looking for love. You're going to the wrong place.
I mean, you did. It was a worthwhile shot when he asked if you had a vibrate feature. I do give you that one.
The moment he even laid his hand on me, I was definitely breaking it.
Oh, Bot also learned a bit more about Bot past, or Sea Bear past.
Well, what happened?
Bot pulls out a small little piece of paper that he wrote his notes on very carefully. Supposedly he lived in a small village a few weeks away from the seaside port, Tikal. Also,
Call.
yes. Also,
Hopefully they're able to answer.
Also, there was a oil tycoon that was a big spender on the match. A
Do you have a name?
Ponce.
Have I heard that name before?
You roll me history.
Would I have advantage or no?
Yeah. Vincent would definitely have advantage.
16. Why do I roll good on those?
Oh.
When I need to figure out a murder target or how I got there, amazing. When I need to figure out what the fuck's going on, 1.
Is Vincent gonna roll or?
Do you have history on Daryl Pons or no?
Yes.
You have advantage.
Oh, I saw the 20.
So,
Yeah, me too.
hold on.
But it's been too good of a weekend.
So you know what? Take my inspiration. Roll again.
Eh,
15.
Jesus. You rolled the same second number again.
It's a 15 and a 16. You definitely have heard the name. He, one of the major producers of oil. Vincent, you've probably been to a dinner with the guy, but don't remember him too much.
I mean, I've definitely been in the same room as him before.
Rick?
They're all pricks.
Wait. Moogle. Keen mind. The one... Hold on. I have to actually look because I took notes on the 2 people I talked to on the train. No, father was in the military. Works of magic. Okay, never mind. Actually, because I remember this. Ellie, the painter, she said she was going to work in a factory for something. Oh, God, I can't remember what, though.
Ceramic.
Oh, ceramic. Okay, no, that wouldn't be important then. Never mind. And then the other one's a teacher at a magic school, so that won't really help.
They either roll 16, so I don't know if that's a little different or not.
I'm assuming we're at the same info. It's just the difference is Vincent probably has a more first-hand experience where I don't.
Yeah, that's basically the difference. You recognize the name, it's synonymous with a oil brand.
Yep. Which would make sense considering.
Mm. But from what Bud could gather, he spent lots of money into that match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oil money. There's plenty of it.
Apparently, there was also the fact that I was reigning champion.
Don't take this the wrong way, but that makes perfect sense. Yep. But you probably got hit.
Maracana is the name of the vacation place. Jesus Christ.
Maracana is the town you're in.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
we're
yeah,
in
yeah.
America.
Yeah, that's why it's all getting shot up left and right.
Wait. But. Question. The woman you went with, wasn't she the daughter of someone important? Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Bob looks immediately to Grimm's location.
Wait, yeah.
Lower erection.
Oh my god. I'm just realizing this looking through the notes because Q would remember this. I think Grimm slept with his daughter.
Oh.
We're fucked.
Also, he might have a connection to why, or rather, who nearly killed me, since...
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Chloe's not buying, but then ask her about... Oh, the richest man in Americana. The man is Lucian Graves. He builds cars. Never mind. I read back through it.
Who barely remembers her name.
Go ahead.
Might have been Chloe, it might have been Julie.
I mean, she was just one of many. Only Mythica set his ass on fire. But, Bod will also add, yes, apparently after match, despite that I did won, or Seabear won publicly, it was announced that the challenger was the winner since I disappeared. And a lot of people lost money since they were betting heavily on the challenger.
So they
Yeah, you were in a fixed match, bud.
But remember,
They
is
wanted
betting on self.
Oh, you definitely fucked up doing that.
Oof.
You're essentially just painting a target on your back for anyone of my ilk to come after you and make sure you don't walk again or breathe. So you're kind of lucky in that regard.
He had a fucking axe in his skull. I don't call that lucky.
He's still alive, isn't he?
But he's bought.
That doesn't disprove my point.
I mean, true, but I mean, he's fucking hard to kill.
Also must confirm or not, but apparently Seabear had female partner wrestler named Ocelot.
Didn't get her actual name?
We had no actual names, or at least not veiled to public.
Yeah, buddy, I'm sure you actually had a name, but you were under a persona.
Yes.
I guess when the mask goes on, then you become...
Which kind of makes sense on how you're so actually good at... When I put you in a disguise, you just come... I mean, still same three-letter word, but still.
Maybe he's more of a showman than we think him for.
I do feel slightly charismatic.
Might want to reel that back just a little bit.
True. Grim is better at this than I am.
Kirby's better at certain things.
He's also better at running his mouth than most of us.
Than all of us. I mean, I could talk some shit, but there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That man could talk circles around a fucking sphere.
I'd rather keep it nice and concise until you get what you need and then eliminate any excess.
Yeah, but I mean, that's where his expertise is. He can get the information from somebody without them even realizing they told him anything.
If he plays his
Not
cards,
needing a bullet.
if he plays his cards correctly. If not, we get an example of what happened in the bar.
Yeah, happened too.
But none
Either
of
way.
you know any gangs or groups that uses silver battle axe.
Not off the top of my head.
I can go through my list of contacts and see if they know anyone. Definitely not Warforged, though. I can at least confirm that because it's very weird. You don't happen to have the battle axe on you, do you?
No, it was in Miss Penny's office, and Mr. Kane confiscated it.
Shit. He doesn't happen to have a card or any way to get into where it's being held, does he?
At
Or
the
is it
last
just-
town. Place I really don't want to fucking go back to.
Trust me, I don't think any of us want to. Also, I'm pretty sure our car was wired to explode.
Yes, Bot will ask Mr. Rouge to contact Miss Penny to see if silver battle axe can be brought here, since it is Bot's.
Wait, how long have you... Never mind.
Bot feels uneasy holding thing that nearly killed him.
I mean, it makes sense. Either way. For the time being, I guess we're now trying to figure out what role we're going to play in this incoming civil war.
Bot may have to ask for bigger reward.
Of course you will, buddy.
Ooh. Could loot the fallen gang members' stuff. But now Bot is worried. We'll have to break it to Ayaka that Bot may not be single-ish. Past. How does that work?
It's complicated.
That sounds like something you'll have to work out on your own.
True. Other Bot was gone 10 years ago, so others may have moved on.
That is true. Sorry to tell you this, but they probably think you are dead. And to make things worse, we're not sure which any of them we can trust.
For the time being, at the very least. We should go with who we're working with until we see motives and what exactly they get to gain from being on top. Considering it's the easiest connection and they wouldn't think any sabotage or the like was afoot.
Wait, Bot is confused. Are we talking about Bot's former teammates?
Yes.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when the king is removed. Other people take their place. They get fucking rich off of it and could have been in the scheme to get rid of the king in the first place.
What was king?
You were the reigning champion, weren't you?
Yes.
That. Oh god, there's a big word for bot. That is the kind of an allegory for king.
Ah, okay.
I hate that now I'm just thinking of fucking King from Tekken. And it's so fucking fitting, too, for the character.
Would you believe that was actually my inspiration?
Oh my fucking god. God damn it.
Look.
Which of the 20 kings are you, though? Because they're all different, if I remember, in every game.
The unfortunate one.
So 6, got it.
Actually, no, I was referring to,
Don't.
3.
Don't expand on that.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Moogle may know as soon as I say it was the introduction of Ogre.
Oh, God. Anyways. Well, Civil War's approaching and we're gonna be in the middle of the shitstorm. Let's make sure we at least have some fucking umbrellas.
Bot will have new boots to kick, leap, and run with. Spiky tip.
If something happens, Bot, and we figure out the people of the Conclave are the people here are conspiring against us, will you be able to grease them if it comes to it?
They break the code of the Conclave. They are no longer Conclave.
Good. I don't share the same morals as you, and basically anyone that makes a target of us means that's their target to me. Please tell me, Vincent, after all that tinkering, you're almost done with your hands.
Getting pretty close.
How much longer?
I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, but I can still put them together and they work like they used to. They're just not fully upgraded yet.
I'll start putting defensive perimeter around and making sure at least our base of operation is fine. Though it'll be very minimal. As you watch Q just setting up a lot of that, their swarm and just kind of filling in the small cracks and stuff going throughout the house.
Carl, defensive battle station. He gets into like a cardboard tank I made him.
He just jumps in.
It just keeps falling because it's like a bag of holding.
I just remember when I shared that video of the Kiwi making that weird ass horrifying noise. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that's an actual sound of a Kiwi.
I never knew they make that noise.
They fucking scream. It's amazing.
That's why it's so funny that there are fucking pigeons, because they're so much worse.
Instead of just hearing coo, coo, coo all the
Here,
time.
Like a death-curdling scream, too, especially... Now I'm just imagining that when I threw the one that was filled with gunpowder, just that sound as it exploded. Oh my god. Anyway. We are a great party that does great things.
Look, we're very morally gray, okay? In the more darker gray spectrum.
I was gonna say, we're edging on morally gray to black, depending on some stuff.
We're not good people.
Oh.
100% we're not.
I mean, look at Bot. Even in his past, he was a dick. He clearly said, like, no. I'm not gonna lose this match on purpose. Fuck that, I bet on myself.
Well, I got nothing.
I'm also done. I'm tapped out.
Well, being that Grim's not here, I don't think I want to roll you guys into combat or anything, so... And it's almost midnight, or some of you.
Yep.
I guess we'll call it there. I'm Gothmoogle, the DM for this, and... Yeah, that's really where we are. Pass it over to the next DM, Miser.
Hello everyone, this is Miser Mark. I play as Bot, who is regaining his memories, and yes, he was inspired. King from Tekken was the inspiration for this guy. So there you have it. Anyway, next coming up Sunday, which will be the 27th of October, there won't be any Wildlands. However, there is a one-shot that I'll be running very quickly, and a murder survival kind of thing to go on. Halloween one-shot, Manor on Pumpkin Hill. I will be sending the invitation to all players in my Discord later this week, once I get my head a little bit back together, because it's just been one of those tiring burnouts from landing and trying to make everything work in my home in Tahito. Otherwise, pass over to the following DM, my co-DM of that particular weekend, Jeebus Adingus.
Yes, Drake Salvation is still a thing that's happening. Episode 100 actually airs Monday. So get ready for terrifying things. Because they've made it into the castle. And you know it's always good when your DM gives you a level up before the boss fight.
And then breaks probably one of the strongest weapons in the game that you have.
I didn't break it.
You literally said it was like at a fracture point, and if that thing gets swung, it's gonna break.
I didn't say anything like that. I said it's fragile.
Okay.
Only
We can
if
play
there might be a
semantics.
way- Only if there might be a way to get your runes back quickly.
I know.
But yes, I also stream throughout the week. This week's probably going to be a little bit weird, because if you all noticed, we last night we did not have Rowan, because it is showtime for her, and she's in a play, so now they're in Tech Week, which is, they have rehearsal every single night, and then it is showtime this weekend, so Rowan will be doing our best to make appearances, but she will probably not be streaming. I am not sure how my schedule is going to be working, because, well, things happen when your significant other is busy. So, but, yeah, check me out. I do the Warhammers. I'm playing Hollow Knight right now at the bequest of my friends, who really like to laugh at me while I'm playing 2D platformers, because I am not good at them.
Just do the skip. Do the dash skip.
I don't even know what the dash skip is, or I didn't even know I got dash.
Now there's a silk skip where you could like skip an area where you need a dash, but you can only do it once, because once you fall, you can't get back up to the same spot again. It's literally you have to get it first try.
Oh.
Well, since you're talking, I will leave it to you, Mariner.
Hello, I am Transpace Mariner. You can find all my stuff on Twitch, where, yeah, I'm usually stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I kind of want to get back into it, and I'll think of some stuff to stream. I think I'm going to probably stream, oh god, some Slime Rancher, maybe some Stardew or something else, just some more cozy games while I'm trying to figure out something else to do. And you can all watch in pain as I make a really bad farm and just attempt to make it look funny. And yeah, I'll throw it back to Moogle to close this out.
Yep, Violated Salad is not here because he is busy testing the flavors of scratch and sniff markers.
Yep, you got high on them.
Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Adios, everyone.